Good morning everyone, here from the city of Chefchaouen in Morocco, which might possibly be one of the most beautiful, if not the most beautiful city that we've seen in Morocco so far. And we're starting the day off with a nice big breakfast. Probably the coolest spot that we've had a breakfast so far.
The rooftop is really nice here.
Yeah, so this is the riad that we're staying in. I'll write the name down. Only $25 a night for the both of us with the breakfast. And you get views of pretty much the entire city. So it's known as the blue city of Morocco. You can already see some parts here are blue, but when we walk on the ground you're gonna see it's way more blue down there. Just give you the 360 views. So you got the massive mountains in the background there. Just absolutely beautiful. The room is also pretty nice as well. Small room, it does have a heater. Since we're in the mountain it's actually quite a bit colder here. And the internet is good. A lot of places that we've been in Morocco have either had slow internet or it just hasn't really worked at all. But yeah, here it's been really good so far and pretty fast too. Alright, so it's time to explore the most picturesque city in Morocco. I think only once before we've been to a blue place like this.
Yeah, in India, probably like 4 years ago. It was blue, but I think this might be better. I mean, from what we saw 4 years ago. But yeah, both are beautiful.
Yeah, that place in India is called Jodhpur. But I do think this one is probably a bit nicer. This area here always has the doggos and the cats too. We've noticed over here that they put the tags on the ears, so I guess they're like managing how many stray dogs they have. They're always well fed though, the animals here.
Yeah, which is good. I think the locals take care of them. Sometimes I see the locals petting them,
giving them food.
And the cats, yeah.
So you don't really have to go anywhere specific because every street that you go down here looks amazing. They're all painted from what we've seen. So I had a bit of a read online about why this place is all blue, and apparently they don't know 100% why. Some theories was that there was a Jewish settlement here after the World War. They escaped and moved here, and blue is their color. So that's one of the theories. Another one is that blue, the color, is a mosquito repellent. I think this is one of the main roads, main shopping roads. Anyway, and another theory is that blue keeps the place cooler, the color. And then the last one is that it's just a touristic thing, right? To attract people, which probably these days it definitely is. I don't think you're gonna get anyone painting their house bright red around here. It is known as the blue city, so I think you gotta follow the blue color. I'm actually surprised by how little tourists there are here though. I thought that this place would be completely overrun. If you search Morocco online, you'll just see a billion pictures of this city. Maybe it's just February isn't that busy, I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get some souvenirs here finally.
Yeah, we were going to get them in Essaouira, but then we thought, what about getting here? And yeah, I think we're gonna buy something. And the vendors don't seem to be too pushy here. We pass the stores and they don't call us or anything, so it's cool.
Essaouira was like that too.
Yeah.
Another extremely beautiful building. Not sure what it is. From 1835. Zawiya is the second of its kind in the city. I don't know what a Zawiya is though. More knocked out doggos. Carol brought the big camera out for this one.
Yeah, he deserves a better camera.
So we come across another nice building, and this is another one of those zawiyas, however you pronounce it, built in 1940. So Carol had a quick read online, and apparently those buildings are for Sufis, like Sufism, which is another form of Islam, I believe. We actually saw it in Turkey. Was that the one where the guy was spiraling?
Yeah, we saw it there. I think it's very common to see, especially in Istanbul.
This is one of the many beautiful squares that we've been passing through every day. This is like a fountain, I think. You still see people collecting waters, filling buckets, things like that. Also got this really beautiful building, kind of different to the other ones that we've seen around here. Even better from this angle because you can really see the mountains in the background. So before we came here, we didn't even know that we were coming into the mountains. We just saw the pictures of the blue buildings. We had no idea that the landscapes were like this.
Yeah, and the drive was so beautiful, like everywhere. From Tangier to here, it was just a very scenic drive.
Yeah, the entire drive is just in mountainous scenery like this. And right next to that previous square is another one. This is like the main square. We've had a few meals here every night, and for lunch too. So some of these restaurants here also have nice rooftops with great views of both sides, so definitely recommend eating around here. How much have we been paying? Like, I don't know.
I think like $12.
For the both of us?
Yeah, only when it's like sandwich, panini, something like that, not too big, but still. We always get very full after the sandwiches.
And you also have the Kasbah here that we haven't entered yet. So we're gonna enter this place right now. Looks quite big. The fort was built by Moulay Ali Ben Musa, the founder of Chefchaouen, in 1471. So it was 60 dirham per person to enter. Already extremely beautiful from the entrance. Nice garden area. You're kind of spoilt for nice views around here though, because like I said, you have the restaurants with the rooftops. A lot of the riads and hotels that you stay at will have rooftops too. So you're getting viewpoints in a lot of the places that you visit. So we're in that tower now. We're not on the top floor yet, I don't think. Really is beautiful though, look at that backdrop. The city and the landscapes. Yeah, I think this is the most beautiful place that we've seen in Morocco so far. Nice minaret there on the old mosque too. So there are many signs here, but none of them are in English. They're in Arabic and Spanish. In this city, a lot of the things are in Spanish, so like the menus and stuff. It's not French and Arabic like the other places that we went in Morocco. Tangier was also the same, a lot of things written in Spanish. And I think it's just because of the proximity to Spain. A lot of Spanish must come here. And I mentioned that this was built around the 1400s. And at that time, the Portuguese had captured Tangier and some other places on the coast. So that's why they came here inland and built this new fortified city. So now we're making our way to a spring that's nearby. It's a small place, so everything's kind of close to each other. Got to do a lot of walking up and down though. We've never actually been to this part of the old city yet. First time. These buildings look nice too. A bit different, blue and sandy. So I guess that's the colour, how it is before they paint them. So that was a nice and quick walk. We've arrived at the spring area. I suppose it's like a river actually. It's pretty big. Got some ducks cooling off there. And we actually left the old city wall, as you can see. They go around there, all the way to the back. I think there's a hike with a good viewpoint up there that we might do after lunch.
Yeah. It looks very tiring, but I think we'll do it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a good viewpoint. It seems worth it. Pretty cool here. They have the oranges in the water from the river. Kind of like what we saw in Imlil.
Yeah, they do it to make the oranges stay cold all the time.
Natural refrigeration.
Yeah.
So I read that in the summer you'll see kids playing in here when it's super hot. You'll also see people cleaning their clothes. Ladies cleaning their clothes. Got the irrigation system. Kind of like we saw in Imlil too, in the mountains over there. Probably ice cold right now in February. So that was funny. I was just filming all this scenery here and the ducks down there, the last few scenes, and then I turned around and fell straight into that. My foot is completely soaked. Luckily only my foot went in and then I fell over there. So yeah, you gotta watch out. I forgot that that was behind me. The ones here have like guardrails. So we ended up following the river down for quite a while, and we came to kind of like a local area. It was nice. There was no more tourist shops, lots of kids. There was a school too. A lot of the street names here are in Spanish too, on the signs, Spanish and Arabic. And right now we're just heading to a place for lunch. Carol saw that there's some good rooftop views. I think it might be this building here, one of these. Or is it this, Carol?
Yeah, this is the one. It's not a rooftop, but that's the part that I saw.
Nice open area.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go here then. So this place is called Triana Cafe and Restaurant. These were the amazing views that we came for. That's why I thought we were on a rooftop, because we're actually high up. But that's just the river down there, the continuation. So I went for the beef skewers for 90 dirham. More expensive than other places that we go, but this place is kind of fancy. I think it's actually a hotel as well, and it seems to have some different kind of sauce on there. Usually it's quite plain in other places. I think yours was also 90 dirham.
Yeah, but mine is like a big steak of tuna inside the hamburger.
Yeah, this one's a lot spicier than what I normally get. I like that though, the extra spice. Carol's still trying to work out how to eat that.
Yeah.
It really is the monster fish burger.
So big.
So we got some leftovers, Carol's fish burger.
I hope they won't fight.
Yeah, maybe they'll fight over it. Calm down, guys. Maybe break it up.
Yeah.
Throw it in different directions. Like I said though, look, they're all really like well fed, even though they're strays.
The dog doesn't care about the burger.
Dog's just having a nice nap. So we're gonna start to do that trail now. We think that it's up this way. There's numerous different viewpoints on Google Maps, but we saw people walking up here earlier. So we're just right next to that river that we were at before. There's also supposed to be a viewpoint up there somewhere, another option. And we actually went back to the riad to rest for over an hour because we're hoping that it's going to be a bit cooler now, and also we might get the sunset, so that's why we came a bit later. So these are the walls that go around the old city. Got some sort of tower back here, so maybe these are all from the 1400s. Good viewpoint.
Yeah, you can see the blue houses.
So I don't think you had to walk along the outside like we did. There's other entrances, although I don't see any steps at this one. That is like a legit doorway though. One of the old doorways into the city. Man, even more cats. What are you doing out here, guys? Wow, look at those beautiful blue eyes. Whoa. That might be the bluest eyes I've ever seen on a cat. Carol, check out the eyes on this one.
Wow.
Yeah, there's not really so much of a path anymore. Just seems like a bunch of rocks. Already come pretty high up though. Amazing scenery. There's some houses back here. One here and like a stone one over there. So I think we're gonna abort mission on this viewpoint quest because we can see people walking. They're going all the way over there, and then I think they have to go all the way up there. But we're a bit too late for that. So I think that we're gonna go to a viewpoint that's on that side. I think there's a proper road there. Be a lot easier. Although the views are already pretty good from here anyway, so it wasn't bad coming up this way. We're back at our riad and we ended up doing some quick souvenir shopping, so I'll show you what we got. So we got 4 things overall. We got one of those cool teapots that we keep drinking out of almost every day. Got a really big one actually. So first he said 200 dirham, but then he sold it to us for 180. And I think this you can actually put it like on the fire. And then we got this nice little copper bowl with some beautiful designs in there. He was also showing like when you scratch it, the color doesn't come off, so that's good. And that one he said 220, but in the end he did it for 190. And we just got some fridge magnets. These were like 10 each. This one has little doors, you can close them. So yeah, I'm not sure if that's a good deal or not, but that's what we paid. And we also ate at a pretty affordable local place on the way back. So I got like a shawarma dish, which was 35, and Carol got a panini, like a tuna panini for 18. So yeah, way more affordable than what we had for lunch. And this is going to be our final video from Morocco for now anyway. I'm sure we'll definitely be back. We've really loved it, and yeah, overall it's just been a lot smoother than we expected the trip. And it's also been quite easy to get around the country. The days when we'd have to go between the cities, the multiple hours of transport, it was all easy. The coaches were good, the roads were good, the trains, the shuttles, everything that we got was good. And it's also amazing what you get for how much you're paying. So even here, if you were on a budget, you could easily spend less than $50 for 2 people, since this place was like $25 a night, and you can just go to the more budget food options. So yeah, you can do it really affordable. And there's still so many places that we left out. We didn't do the desert things that a lot of people do in the Sahara Desert, and that's mainly because we have done those kind of things before in like Egypt and some places in the Middle East, and also because our next destination is going to be in Namibia. We're going to be there for, I think, around like 10 days. And I think we're going to be in the desert for the majority of the time. So yeah, that's another reason. But we enjoyed the places that we chose here in Morocco, and I'm sure we'll do that at some time in the future. So if you like this video, just drop a like as usual to support us. Subscribe to see more videos like this. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and we'll see you in the next one.